y'all, coming to you from the international headquarters of ScottieDTV, but I was down at Big Oak Garage, and they had an F100 76 model that they were just getting finished up with a Coyote swap. The Brown Burro, I think y'all are going to enjoy. Let me get the camera turned around, we'll take a quick look at it.
Will, very cool little truck you got going on here, brother.
Yeah, man, you know, just a little 76 Ford F100 we did for Dennis Morris out of Decatur, Alabama.
No, it turned out nice. I mean, it's obviously kind of a sleeper in that you really didn't change much. It's got a hot rod stance to it, but other than that, man, it just looks like an old truck that's been driven around forever.
That's right. It was actually Dennis's granddad's truck that, you know, set up in a barn for I don't know how many years, and one of Dennis's best friend, William Vandiver, has been a really good customer of ours, and William actually talked him into doing essentially what we done to the truck. So
what'd you do to it?
We started off, we called Brent at Fat Man Fabrications. They offered a front end, you know, kit, because there's a twin I-beam truck, to eliminate the twin I-beams and put a Mustang 2 front suspension under the front. And he offers a flip kit and a C-notch for the rear. So we started off by obviously building the chassis, then got the Coyote motor and slid it over in there, and you know, build exhaust, and really, you know, it's really not a total crazy custom truck because we didn't paint the outside, but everything's done underneath. You know, I mean, it's a typical Big Oak garage build when you peel the layers back. You know,
right.
Bryce Thomas radiator, you know, built this awesome radiator for it, and we wanted the underhood to look, you know, kind of what if Ford would have put a Coyote in this thing back in the day. So we used an air box and left the battery in the stock location, just changed the angle of it, you know, so it was kind of symmetrical, but it was kind of OEM looking too.
Right. So
we didn't want to overdo it. It's got some Riddler wheels on it, 20s all the way around. And once we got the truck put together with all the suspension from Fat Man and the motor, and we were actually driving the truck around a little bit, it was really, it wasn't low enough in the rear. Kind of had a rake to it that was a little too aggressive for us. So we actually went in and used C10 Chevrolet shackles in the back. They bolted right in place. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, they did.
You couldn't have gotten from Ford to work like that.
No. So if, you know, just buy some C10 shackles if you want to lower your 76 Ford truck.
Right.
And then we cut the hangers off the front and raised them up as well. So the kit from Fat Man didn't quite get it as low as we wanted, so we just made a couple of mods that we knew to do that would keep the suspension integrity the same and not really change anything, where if he does have a problem going down the road, it's just a factory part to change it.
Yeah, very cool. It just shows you don't have to spend a ton of money. I mean, a Coyote swap and all you're talking about wasn't like a couple of quarters, but you don't have to get to six figures to make something that's really cool.
No, it wasn't a six-figure build. Now, you know, it wasn't as cheap as what people would think it would be by looking at it.
It's got a Coyote in it. Let me tell you what, if you're going to do that, personal experience, expensive.
That's right. Well, I mean, the interior's been completely redone.
I wanted to ask you, because that interior is very cool.
Actually, Mike Hunt is the one that done the interior in the truck, and he put the wood in the seat and actually kind of pocketed where your butt's at, so it's actually a little more cushiony. Very, very comfortable truck to drive. So it's black leather, and then actually the insert material is church pew material.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Dennis actually found it, and he shot me a picture of it. He's like, man, what do you think about this? I'm like, dude, send it. That'll look awesome.
Yeah.
Mike did Daytona carpet in it, and then it's got a really nice rubber mat that goes pretty much from the passenger door jamb to the driver door jamb, because he drives his truck every day.
Okay.
The Dakota digital gauges, new dash mat, new door panels, new headliner. The headliner actually matches the seat with the plaid material in it. So, you know, there's been a lot of time spent under, you know, in the interior.
So there's a little more work to this whole truck than at first glance.
Oh yeah, Yeah, I mean the transmission tunnel had to be modified for the the big Ford automatic, and there was actually some rust in the floor pans that we had to replace. And going back to underhood, the inner fenders are custom made. That's not a factory. Those are not factory inner fenders. I get asked that a lot. They're actually completely handmade. When you get a vehicle sitting like that, you really don't have much of a choice if you're going to run a 20 up front, especially to keep your stock inner fender wells. It's just not going to happen.
Right on. Well, if people are interested in following what else y'all got going on, what's the best way to do that?
Well, you can go to our Facebook page. It's just Big Oak Garage. Instagram's Big Oak Garage. Twitter's The Big Oak Garage, and you can always go to bigoakgarage.com. Drop us an email, call us, whatever you need, and we'll get back with you as soon as we can.
Awesome. Brother, as always, I appreciate when you call me and let me know what you got coming out.
Hey, anytime, Scotty.
Thank you. So there you go, from the Big Oak Garage, 1976 Ford pickup truck, the Brown Burro. Hope y'all enjoyed it. See ya! Hey y'all, make sure you subscribe to this channel and visit ScottieDTV.com for an easy way to search the hundreds of videos I have posted. Either click the link in the description or the one at the end of this video.